Somewhere between metal and punk, there is hardcore, a music that has spawned underground DIY communities and for some, a way of life.
I didn't want to hear about people singing about Dungeons and Dragons and crap like that. It's like, at the time life was quite hectic for me, so I needed to hear something that was relevant to what I was going through.
Hardcore's about your own view of what it is, I guess. It's an essential, it's a music. If you want to take it some further, it's an active community of people that go to shows, put on shows, put out records, are in bands.
I got involved into hardcore since very long ago, like since I was a kid, probably when I was 11 or 10.
I basically was supposed to go to the show, but I couldn't get in. And so one of my friends said that a band called the Augustyn were playing, and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. I'll go check out this band. So I turned up to the show. I had no money. I was like a 17-year-old, proper broke, no job, and was like, oh, are you an Augustyn fan? And he went, yeah. And I was like, oh, can you get me into the show? I've got no money. And he was like, well, do you like my band? I was like, I've never heard you. He goes, oh, are you into hardcore? And I was like, not really. And so he put his hands on my shoulders and said, this is the best day of the rest of your life. And it was Vinny Stigma from Augustyn Front. And after I went to that show, never turned back. And that's how I got into hardcore.
Although it may look like mindless violence to onlookers, hardcore thrives on friendship and just generally having a good time.
Hardcore's a good outlet to get negative feelings out and use them in a positive way.
Everyone just sort of, loses their shit and gets a bit rowdy and, jump on each other's heads and sing along to the bands and just have fun, man.
Being such an underground phenomenon, the hardcore community continues to exist through dedication and through passion, and by all its followers knowing the right places to go to find out what's new and when the next show is.
The website called London Love, which is myspace.com/LDN Love, which is a London hardcore listing site.
I would definitely suggest going to a club called the 12 Bar Club on the first Saturday of the month. It's right in central London near Oxford Street. It's on Denmark Street where all the guitar shops are. I usually have about 5 bands there every month, like 1 or 2 Ruction bands plus whoever I can get from around the country or abroad if there's bands on tour.
I wanted to go out and buy a hardcore record. Go to All Ages Records in Pratt Street in Camden. They stock all Ruction and most UK hardcore records.
This is Terror, an American hardcore band from Los Angeles, who are often touring in the UK. I caught up with them on a recent show to get their views on UK hardcore.
When we hear about the UK and the US, the main thing we hear is that they're like, I guess you could say they're the most in tune with what's going on in the United States. So like, if you're a band from the US, you come to the UK, they're kind of on the same thing that we're on. You know what I'm saying? Like the same bands that may be popular in the US are most likely like popular in the UK.
I then went on to ask the guys what they think is really helping hardcore grow.
The internet, which is not a bad thing. I mean, I'm sure like we just played a show in Russia, and I'm sure a lot of like them growing as a hardcore scene had a lot to do with the internet, which is a good thing. But then again, you got these people like who just use it to like preview this band's fucking MySpace page and that band, and pick and choose which one they think is cool and what's not. And it just doesn't, it kind of like takes away from the whole effort, you know?
To find out more about general goings on in the hardcore scene, I followed Bundem out to the studio recording their latest release.
Alright, I'm Charlie from Bundem Out, recording our new album at Crow's Nest Studios, so come in. In the Crow's Nest studio, not a guest. A lot of bands have recorded here: Hellbent, Die Hard, Dirty Money, Fowler, Easy Time, 9 Bar. You name it, it's probably walked through these doors. I think a lot of hardcore bands come here because Sam knows what he's doing. He knows the music. A lot of producers who go to their studio, and they're hip hop producers or they're indie producers, funk producers, and they don't know the music. So Sam knows the music. He knows what he's recording. He knows how it should sound, which a lot of producers in London don't know.
I'm Aldo. I played the bass for Bonding Out. Well, starting to play the bass. Just joined the band a couple months ago. I know my friends from a very long time as well, so pretty much work out fast. It's really cool, man, pretty much.
We're in the Crow's Nest in Purley, recording Bundermout's new album. We've just done all the guitar tracks and all the drum tracks, and we're just about to do the bass and some vocals.
Bit of a fart noise there at the beginning.
The guys and Sam have worked extremely hard on their new album. They've even stayed in the studio to make sure that they get there on time and get some stuff done.
And the new Bundermout record is called The Few The Deep. It's a collection of the songs we've written over about a period of about a year. Yeah, it's going to be released on Alvine Records in the summer. I'm really looking forward to it. I honestly think it's the best thing I've done musically. It's my perfect music.
In London there is a collective putting out CDs of bands in the era, also booking shows and basically acting as the backbone of the whole London scene. This is Ruction Records.
Ruction Records is started by Matty from 9 Bar, Pedro from Knuckle Dust.
Poppy is the angry French guy you can see at all Ruction LBU shows, and Tom Brandon from 9 Bar as well.
Okay, my name's Matt, and I help run Ruction Records with some of my friends. Also playing a couple of bands, and one of the bands, 9 Bar, most of them help out with the label. We've been doing the label for about, I guess, nearly 10 years now, and we just put out our friends' bands, and most of them are from London, but we also have friends from America and around the UK that we've put out. And well, basically, Ruction is kind of Pedro from Knuckle Dust's baby originally. He put out a CD by a band called Area Effect, which is like a kind of straight edge youth crew band from, well, not really a straight edge band, a youth crew band from up north. We were sort of friends with them, and he put their CD out, and that was a really, really long time ago. And then we put the second 9 Bar CD out, sorry, the first 9 Bar CD, and that was like the second Ruction release. We just all kind of put money in together, and from there we thought we might as well, stick with the name, just keep that name, put all the bands out, our friends' bands under that name, and that's how it started, I guess.
For more information about hardcore or to go check out a show, go to these websites for information.
I'm not